Millions of people worldwide are preparing for one of the most spectacular celebrations on the calendar, Lunar New Year. In 2026, festivities begin on February 17th, marking the Year of the Horse. While we've covered New Year's Eve on January 1st, today we're diving into a festival that follows the moon and brings together some of history's richest traditions. Let's explore how China, Korea, and Japan each celebrate this incredible holiday. Lunar New Year began thousands of years ago in ancient China, making it one of the world's oldest continuous celebrations. Unlike the Gregorian calendar, it follows the lunisolar calendar based on the moon's phases and sun's position, typically falling between January 21st and February 20th. Ancient mythology offers a fascinating origin. Legend tells of a beast called Nian that terrorized villages at year's end. Villagers discovered Nian feared the color red, fire, and loud noises, so they decorated with red lanterns, set off firecrackers, and made noise to drive the monster away. These protective rituals became today's vibrant traditions. Historically, Lunar New Year honored deities and ancestors, asking for prosperity and good fortune. As Chinese culture spread throughout East Asia, neighboring countries adopted and adapted these traditions, creating their own distinctive celebrations. And before we see how this holiday is celebrated in China, Korea, and other countries, we ask you to take a little time and please click the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications to receive more interesting videos about Asia. And want to know the biggest events for this Lunar New Year? Stay with us in this video to know more about that. In China, Spring Festival, or Chunyun, is the year's most important holiday, lasting 15 days and culminating in the Lantern Festival. Preparation begins with spring cleaning to sweep away bad luck. Homes are decorated with red paper cutouts, poetic couplets, and the character Fu for fortune, often hung upside down since upside down sounds like to arrive in Chinese. New Year's Eve features a reunion dinner with symbolic dishes: fish for abundance, dumplings for wealth, and long noodles for longevity. Children receive red envelopes called hongbao, filled with money for good wishes and protection. Fireworks light up the sky at midnight, while dragon and lion dances parade through streets bringing luck. Each year cycles through 12 zodiac animals in a tradition thousands of years old. Korea celebrates Seollal with traditions honoring family and ancestors. Celebrations begin with chare, an ancestral memorial ritual where families prepare elaborate food tables, bow to honor ancestors, and share the meal. Many wear hanbok, beautiful traditional garments. Children perform sebe, deep bows to elders, receiving blessings and money. Want to learn more about traditional New Year clothing? Check out our previous video on New Year costumes and rituals, link in the description. The holiday meal centers on takguk, rice cake soup symbolizing gaining a year of age. Families enjoy traditional games like yunori and kite flying competitions. Japan switched from lunar to Gregorian calendar in 1873, so most celebrate New Year on January 1st with originally lunar traditions. However, Okinawa still observes the lunar calendar with unique Ryukyuan traditions. Families perform ancestor worships and share traditional foods like rafute. Lion dances called shishimai ward off evil spirits. Many lunar traditions transferred to Japan's January 1st celebration, including shrine visits, money envelopes, and special foods. The spirit of ancient traditions lives on in modern form. Lunar New Year extends across Southeast Asia and globally. Vietnam celebrates Tet, decorating with peach blossoms and preparing bangcheng, square, sticky rice cakes. The first New Year visitor determines the family's fortune. Singapore and Malaysia celebrate with street decorations and night markets. Mongolia celebrates Sagan Sar with family visits and traditional sports. Indonesia's Chinese community celebrates with the Cap Go Meh Festival, while Western countries with Asian diaspora host parades introducing these traditions to wider audiences. If you want to experience these celebrations firsthand, here are the biggest events to attend. In China, Beijing's Ditan Park Temple Fair runs for a week starting on New Year's Day, attracting over 1 million visitors with traditional performances, folk arts, and street food. But the most spectacular display might be Chongqing's record-breaking drone show. Nearly 12,000 drones create stunning formations, combining traditional Chinese symbols with modern tech, drawing millions of spectators. Shanghai's Yuyan Garden Lantern Festival also features elaborate light displays and drone shows throughout the 15-day celebration. Korea's major celebration happens at Seoul's Bosendok Bell Pavilion, where hundreds of thousands gather for the bell ringing ceremony and traditional performances. The National Folk Museum of Korea hosts special solo events with hands-on cultural activities. Other notable celebrations include Singapore's Chinatown festivities and River Hung Bao, Vietnam's Hoan Kiem Lake celebrations in Hanoi, and San Francisco's Chinese New Year Parade, the largest outside Asia. Lunar New Year represents something universal, honoring the past, celebrating the present, and hoping for a better future. But this celebration creates some of the world's most intense travel chaos. China's Chunyun is Earth's largest annual human migration, with billions of trips over 40 days. Train stations overflow, flights sell out months ahead, and highways experience record-breaking traffic jams, stretching hundreds of kilometers. We made a video about travel mistakes during New Year. Check it out if you're planning to travel during these celebrations. Despite transportation challenges, the determination to reach home shows how deeply these traditions matter. Whether called Spring Festival, Seollal, Tet, or Sagan Sar, the core values remain: family, renewal, gratitude, and joy. These traditions have survived thousands of years, proving that even in our digital age, there's magic in gathering with loved ones and welcoming the new year together. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and comment. Do you celebrate Lunar New Year? What are your favorite traditions? Thanks for watching, and may the new year bring you prosperity and happiness.